Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning. A very warm welcome to all of you on the official YouTube channel of Oliveboard. So today in this session, we are going to discuss fillers. Fill in the blanks के जितने भी types के question possible हैं. So everything we are going to discuss here. So before starting, let me tell you that this is the courses that we are selling for banking in Oliveboard on Oliveboard platform. Apart from these courses, we launched several other courses like SBI POFIT batch, IBPS RRB POFIT batch. But if you join Banking Super Elite, if you get enrolled into this course, you will be eligible for all the courses and all the mocks that are relevant for banking examination. So it is better. This is the best plan that you can buy on Oliveboard platform for banking examination. And here, if you use my code Saba, so definitely you can get additional discount on Oliveboard platform. So please do use this code Saba. And you can join me on my Telegram group, that is Learn English with Saba. So for updates on classes and other things. So let's start fillers. See, fillers means fill in the blanks. See, if you will be able to solve the questions of fill in the blanks or fillers, you can say, अगर आप इसके question solve कर लेते हैं, so definitely it is going to help you a lot in your closed test. Because closed test में भी होता क्या है? क्लोज टेस्ट का मतलब भी होता है कि इट इज जस्ट अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स, जहां पर एक पैसेज में आपको ब्लैंक्स दे दिया जाता है. तो हियर वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस फिलर्स एंड व्हाइल सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चंस ऑफ फिलर यू हैव टू नो वोकैब, वर्ड मीनिंग पता होनी चाहिए, बिकॉज विदाउट वोकैब फिलर्स वोंट बी पॉसिबल. So whatever words are given, you should know the meaning of all those words and you should know the usage of the words. Usage in the sense कि as a noun use होगा, as a verb की requirement है, adjective की requirement है. So you should know these usages also. Then only you will be able to solve the questions of fillers. Vocab and the usage of the word. Usage means grammar. पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच यू हैव टू सी कि आपको किसकी रिक्वायरमेंट है और कौन सा पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच आपको चाहिए, बिकॉज अ सिंगल वर्ड कैन कैरी डिफरेंट मीनिंग बट दे मे डिफर इन देयर पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच. सो हियर पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो फिलर्स यू कांट से दैट इफ यू आर वेरी गुड एट वोकैब्स यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व क्वेश्चंस ऑफ फिलर्स. फिलर्स मीन्स इट इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ ग्रामर प्लस वोकैब. और देखिए इंग्लिश में कुछ भी आप करते हैं तो बोथ आर इंटरलिंक्ड. कोई एक सेपरेट पार्ट नहीं हो सकता है कि आप कहेंगे ग्रामर पे फोकस नहीं करेंगे, वोकैब पे फोकस नहीं करेंगे. दीज ऑल आर इंटरलिंक्ड. सो इक्वली यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन ग्रामर एंड वोकैब. तो यहाँ पर कोई कॉन्सेप्ट तो है नहीं बताने के लिए. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द क्वेश्चन, और क्वेश्चंस करते करते हम लोग सीखेंगे कि क्या क्या चीजें हैं. ओके, सो हियर आई हैव ट्राइड टू इंक्लूड ऑल पॉसिबल टाइप्स ऑफ फिलर्स, बट दिस इज नॉट द ओनली सेशन ऑन फिलर्स दैट वी आर गोइंग टू हैव. Soon we will be coming with more practice sessions on fillers. Okay, so let's see the first question. First, read the direction carefully because fill in the blanks में banking exam you know कि every time they come up with new things. कुछ ना कुछ नया चेंज होता रहता है. So for banking examination, it is very much important that you should go through the direction very 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 carefully. Direction बहुत ध्यान से पढ़िए. क्या है? In the question given below, क्वेश्चन अभी आपको दिखेंगे. A sentence is given with one blank. ये नॉर्मल फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स टाइप का है कि एक सेंटेंस होगा, एक ब्लैंक होगा. ओके, फॉलोड बाय 5 वर्ड्स और फ्रेजेस, और उसके बाद आपको 5 ऑप्शंस दिए होंगे. दे मे बी वर्ड्स और फ्रेजेस व्हिच मे और मे नॉट फिट इन द ब्लैंक. ओके, तो वहां पर जो 5 वर्ड्स होंगे, आउट ऑफ दोस 5 वर्ड्स वन कैन फिट इनटू द ब्लैंक. ओके, और इट कैन नॉट फिट इनटू द ब्लैंक. So from the given options, choose the one that gives the correct word or phrase that will fit in the blank. Simple fill in the blanks type का है कि you have to choose the most appropriate one. The most appropriate one. Okay. So let's see the question. See, starting में I've started with the basic questions, फिर आगे धीरे धीरे level increase होगा. The dash attack on unarmed detainees was aimed at breaking up the protests of political prisoners over the previous 3 months. अब देखिए, द डैश अटैक, यहीं से देखिए, ऑन अनआर्म्ड डिटेनीज, यहीं से हमें आइडिया मिलना चाहिए कि क्या होगा. अटैक इज व्हाट हियर? अटैक इज नाउन, इट इज नॉट अ वर्ब, इट इज नाउन. आर्टिकल द से आपको सजेस्ट हो रहा है यहाँ पे नाउन है. सो नाउन को क्वालिफाई करने के लिए वी नीड एन एडजेक्टिव हियर. देखिए इस तरह से जब आप देखेंगे ना तो आपको पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच भी क्लियर होगा, प्लस आपके यूसेजेस जो हैं वर्ड्स के, दैट विल आल्सो बी क्लियर टू यू. So attack is what it is a noun here. It is used as a noun. Attack can be used as a verb, but here we have used attack as a noun here. Okay. Now, so you need one adjective. So these are the options: implicate, brutal, impelled, illicit, unjust. So it may be possible that in 5 options में से you may not know the meaning of a few options. जैसे do you know the meaning of the word implicate? Start guessing. क्या मतलब होता है implicate का? Yes. See, implicate is what? It is a verb. It means incriminate. किसी को दोषी ठहराना. Okay? Implicate means the implicate, it is used as a verb. Implicated word आपने सुना होगा. We say ना, he was falsely implicated in murder case. Falsely implicated in murder case का मतलब क्या हो गया है कि उसको गलत दोषी ठहराया गया था. Clear? So implicate word means incriminate. Implicate word का मतलब आपका implied भी हो सकता है. Implied. Okay? So this is used as a verb. ये किसकी तरह यूज होता है? Verb की तरह यूज होता है. So of course we do not need a verb here. कट गया? Impelled means forced. Compelled, you know, compelled और impelled आप याद कर सकते हैं. So can an attack be forced attack? You know V3 form can be used as an adjective. ये verb है, but you know past participle की V3 form can be used as an adjective. But can an attack be a forced attack or a compelled attack? No, it cannot be. So this is incorrect. ये meaning के according कट गया, ये usage के according eliminate हो गया. Brutal means what? Brutal means, you know, cruel, harsh. Okay, and brutal is what? It is an adjective. Illicit means, you know, illegal. Illegal. The attack cannot be illegal. Illicit is also an adjective, but attack cannot be illegal. Okay, unjust means unfair. So out of all these 5 options, the most appropriate one is brutal, because brutal attack, brutal murder, we say he was murdered brutally. So brutally, brutal, this is used for attack, murder and all. For anything that is cruel, that is harsh. I hope you got कैसे देखना है, किन किन चीजों पे फोकस करना. I hope you are getting each and every point. सारी चीजें समझ में आ रही होंगी. Okay? Let's proceed to the next question. Another question. The direction is saying theatrical plays around the nation are facing dash budget crisis worsened by the economic slowdown. ठीक है कि ये जो प्लेज हैं, यू कैन से सिनेमा, थिएट्रिकल प्लेज मीन सिनेमा अराउंड द नेशन आर फेसिंग डैश बजट क्राइसिस. सेंस समझ में आ रहा है कि ये बहुत ज्यादा बजट क्राइसिस फेस कर रहे हैं, वर्सेंड बाय द इकोनॉमिक स्लोडाउन. और इकोनॉमिक स्लोडाउन होने की वजह से इनके कंडीशन और भी खराब हो गए, एग्रावेटेड हो गए. ओके, तो एक्सट्रीम ऑफ कोर्स वी कैन यूज. इररिलेवेंट बजट क्राइसिस, देखिए इररिलेवेंट के लिए इट्स अ बेसिक वर्ड, बट इसके लिए एक अच्छा वर्ड यूज कर सकता है एग्जामिनर, दैट इज इम्पर्टिनेंट. Pertinent means I told relevant. Pertinent, I hope you remember, vocab show 2 में मैंने बताया था. तो जिन्होंने वो सेशन नहीं देखा, vocab show 2 में मैंने काफी इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड्स बताए थे, हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी वर्ड्स मैंने डिस्कस किए थे बैंकिंग एग्जामिनेशन के लिए. सो प्लीज वॉच दैट सेशन ऑफ वीकली vocab show by Saba मैम. प्लीज वॉच दैट. Grammar, I hope you are regular, but other those who are new, those who are watching this video for the first time, so they can join, they can follow me for my grammar classes also, because दोनों चीजें अगर आप simultaneously करेंगे, then it is going to improve your English like anything. Okay, so irrelevant, impertinent. So impertinent budget crisis, it is not making any sense, so definitely we can eliminate it here. We can eliminate it here. Devious means what? Devious का देखिए बहुत multiple meaning होता है. Devious means cunning also. Devious means underhand also. So these are the meanings of devious. So devious cannot be an appropriate word here, क्योंकि budget crisis आपकी devious नहीं हो सकती, cunning नहीं हो सकती है. Crisis की बात हो रही है, okay? मुसीबत की बात हो रही है. So this cannot be a correct option. Objective is not making any sense. Rational means logical. It is also not making any sense. So simply we can eliminate all options, and the correct is extreme. Now, what are the possible synonyms that can be used here? See, extreme is given. It's a basic word. I hope most of you would have solved. But instead of extreme, the examiner could have used the word acute also. Acute budget crisis, extreme budget crisis. Okay. Next. I hope the concept is clear to everyone. Let's see the next question. Now here the direction is changed. As I told, I have tried to include multiple types of fillers. सिर्फ एक ही पैटर्न पर बेस्ड फिलर्स नहीं देखेंगे, मल्टीपल टाइप्स देखेंगे. Way approach will be same. You have to see usage, you have to see vocab. Okay, let's see. In the given sentence, a blank is given indicating that something is missing. Fill in the blanks है कि blank है जहाँ पे कुछ missing है. From the given options, a combination of words. Now see here. Here you may use a combination of words. एक ही word नहीं fit बैठेगा. More than one word can fit into that blank. Would fit the blank, thereby making it contextually correct. एक से ज्यादा word fit हो सकता है उसको contextually correct बनाने के लिए. Choose the correct combination. You have to choose the correct combination of the words. Okay. Let's see the question. Question देखते हैं. The first is, yeah, I hope the sentence is visible to you. Mrs. Tyagi felt dash that something serious was about to take place, so she took to her heels and ran for it. मतलब उन्हें ये पता चल गया था. She sensed it. We are getting that sense, okay? But यहाँ पर please guys focus on this word. Felt verb is already used. ये finite verb already use हुआ है, okay? Mrs. Tyagi felt dash that something serious was about to take place. कुछ serious होने वाला है. So she took to her heel. Took to her heels. Take to her heels का मतलब क्या होता है? Take to one's heel. This is an idiom. It means run away. Okay, and run for it. Now what can be the possible? Now see, there are 3 words only. 3 ही words ये क्या हैं? But you have to see out of these 3 only one can fit into the blank contextually and grammatically. Okay, 2 can fit into the blank or all 3 can fit into the blank. So quickly take your time and try to guess the answer. Try to see what will be the correct answer. Mrs. Tyagi felt dash. Mrs. Tyagi felt sensed. देखिए अगर फेल्ट वर्ड ना दिया होता तो सेंस्ड वर्ड बिल्कुल करेक्ट होता. जनरली स्टूडेंट दे विल गेट कंफ्यूज, वो फेल्ट को नोटिस ही नहीं करेंगे, दे विल मार्क सेंस्ड बिकॉज मीनिंग के अकॉर्डिंग सेंस्ड इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. बट हियर सिंस फेल्ट वर्ड इज ऑलरेडी गिवन, सो फेल्ट सेंस्ड कैन नॉट बी यूज्ड टुगेदर, इट विल नॉट मेक एनी सेंस. सो ऑप्शन 1 कैन बी एलिमिनेटेड. तो व्हेन ऑप्शन 1 कैन बी एलिमिनेटेड वी कैन एलिमिनेट बी, सी एंड ई ऑप्शन. जहां जहां 1 का यूज हुआ है all those options can be eliminated. I hope this point is clear to you all. समझ में आ रही बात है आपको? Clear? Next, convinced you all know. तो Mrs. Tyagi felt convinced that, of course कहते हैं ना, she was convinced. She felt convinced, वो convinced हो गई थी, उन्हें ये हो रहा था, तो of course convinced can be used. Felt convinced can be used, but felt sensed cannot be used. It will not make sense. Okay. So Mrs. Tyagi was convinced. She felt convinced that something serious was about to take place. So convinced is the correct option. 2 is the correct choice. But third, evinced. Is there anyone who knows the meaning of the word evinced? Evinced means what? Evinced का मतलब क्या होता है? Evinced means revealed, showed, divulged. Divulgence of secret, you know, divulged. ये V2 form में लिखा है, that is I am writing in V2 form. Reveal, show, divulge, these are the synonyms of the word evince. Okay, ये D to tense change कर दिया, it is also used as a verb. But evince means reveal, show, divulge. Divulgence of secret, revelance of secret. Okay, in the same way evince word is also used. So evince is not making any sense here. If you know the meaning, you will be able to eliminate that. Evince का मतलब होता है to reveal something, to show something, to divulge something. So since it is not making any sense, so this option can also be eliminated. So the correct option is only 2. देखिए वर्ड कोई बहुत टफ नहीं दिए हैं, बट यू शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ द यूसेजेस ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी वर्ड. दैट्स इट. आपको यूसेज पता होना चाहिए वर्ड का कि कब कैसे यूज करते हैं, एंड यू शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ द मीनिंग. मीनिंग अच्छे से पता होनी चाहिए हर वर्ड की, क्लियर होनी चाहिए मीनिंग. That is why we say कि vocab is an ocean. The more you learn vocabs, the less it is. कोई नहीं कह सकता कि आप learn the complete dictionary. Every day you should add new vocabs in your dictionary, isn't it? Let's see the next question. Direction is same. Okay. ये क्वेश्चन भी सेम डायरेक्शन पर बेस्ड है. सो बिफोर माय आंसर पॉज दिस वीडियो, try to solve it and then see whether your answer is correct or incorrect. Because this is a recorded video, तो आपके पास लिबर्टी है पूरा. You can pause the video and then you can see whether your answer is correct or incorrect. Basic है. I want 100% accuracy in this. आप लोग कमेंट करके बता सकते हैं कि आउट ऑफ जितने फिलर्स हैं, यू कैन टेक डाउन द नंबर्स एंड यू कैन सी योर स्कोर दैट हाउ मेनी यू आर अटेम्प्टिंग करेक्ट. बिकॉज फिलर्स तो आप सब लोग पहले अटेम्प्ट करके तभी आंसर्स देखिए वेदर योर अटेम्प्ट इज करेक्ट और इनकरेक्ट. ओके, सो यू प्लीज डू कमेंट योर स्कोर इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. आई वांट टू सी दैट. See, the police reports that Himesh jumped the ticket barrier and ran onto the bus. The police reports is what? It is a noun here. And we need a verb here, finite verb here. Okay. अब report क्या बताती है? That Himesh jumped the ticket barrier and ran onto the bus. Let's see the option. The police reports suggested that, we can say, and see this verb is in past tense. Tense भी ध्यान रखिएगा. This is V2. So we need a V2 form here and suggested is correct. The police reports suggested that. Absolutely correct. The police reports showed that. Report show करती है. That is also correct. The police report specified that. Stated that. Specified means what? Stated that. This is also correct. We can use a report suggested that, reports showed that, reports stated that. All these three can be used. So the correct answer is E, all 1, 2 and 3. Because here in this particular blank, all three words can be used. They can fit into the context. Okay, grammatically also and contextually also. They can fit into the context. I hope you are getting the sense and I hope you are attempting each and every question correctly. Now let's see the next question. Now here the direction is again changed. Based on one direction, I have tried to include 2-3 questions only, not more than that, so that you get an idea how to approach for each question. What should be your approach for each question? Each type of question you can say. Okay. Direction. In the question given below, a sentence is provided with a blank. Okay. There is a blank. Okay. 3 pair of words are given. Now see, direction is again changed. Now here you will get 3 pairs of words. Okay. Out of which only one word of each pair can fit in the blank to make the sentence grammatically and meaningfully correct. Now guys, try to understand. There is a single blank only. But that blank is followed by 3 pairs of words. Like एक ऑप्शन में आपको 2 वर्ड मिलेंगे. B option, second option में you will get a pair of words. 2 words will be there. But out of those 2 words, only one will fit into the blank. तो आपको हर पेयर में से from each pair, see what it is written. Choose the one that provides the correct combination of words for each pair. Each pair में से you have to choose the correct combination that will fit in the blank. Direction clear है? Question देखते हैं, then it will be more clear to you. Okay, चलिए. First, try to understand what the examiner wants to say. These are 3 pairs of words. Okay, first, second, third. These are the 3 pairs of words, and this is a blank. You have to check whether in this blank, out of each pair, so suppose first में 2 word है, तो out of these 2 words only one will fit here. Second में से only one will fit here. Third में से only one will fit here. तो अब इसमें से आपको एक possible बताना कौन सा sequence होगा words का. Okay, let's see. The troubles of migrant laborers have been well documented. With loss of livelihoods, they have been pushed into dash in their places of work. The troubles of migrant laborers, troubles means उनकी दास्तान जो है laborers की, migrant laborers की, have been well documented. उसको अच्छे से document किया गया है. क्या क्या feature, क्या क्या show किया गया है? With loss of livelihoods, livelihood you know कि उनके job वगैरह चले गए हैं. ठीक है, livelihood means what? Job. Okay, earnings you can say. they have been pushed into dash in their places of work. तो अब जब जिसकी livelihood छिन जाएगी तो वो कहाँ चला जाएगा? You can say. So now there is a word destitution, consortium, indigence, indigenous, penury, perjury. Now you should know the meaning of each and every word. हर word की meaning पता होनी चाहिए. Is there anyone who knows the meaning of the word destitution? Destitution. See, destitute word I hope you might have heard. Here we need a noun. Here we need a noun. Destitute means poor and destitution means poverty. Consortium, you know, group alliance. Consortium be equal to group or alliance. Okay. So of course, consortium is not making sense. Destitution is definitely making sense because since they have lost their livelihoods, so because of this, they have been pushed into destitution. They have been pushed into poverty. Okay. Indigence and indigenous, very good word. Often they will be there in the options. जब भी आपको इनमें से कोई एक चूज करना होगा, indigenous तो I hope every one of you might have heard. Indigenous products, जैसे ही दिवाली आती है, we start raising this slogan, indigenous product, buy indigenous products. Indigenous product मतलब जो इंडिया में बना हो. But this indigenous word is not only for India. Indigenous means native. Even Americans will also say buy indigenous product. Indigenous means native, our own product. देशी जिसे कहा जाता है. Okay. So indigenous is making any sense here? If you know the meaning of indigenous, आपको indigence अगर नहीं भी पता, but if you are aware of the meaning of the word indigenous, definitely you can eliminate this. Because they have been pushed into indigenous is not making any sense. And indigent is a synonym of destitution. Indigence is a noun. Indigence means again poverty. Indigent means poor. अगर पुअर पर्सन को रेफर करना है तो वी विल यूज इंडिजेंट, और अगर पॉवर्टी उस सिचुएशन को रेफर करना है तो यू विल यूज इंडिजेंस. सीई फॉर नाउ. क्लियर? सो डेस्टिट्यूशन, इंडिजेंस, पॉवर्टी. नाउ लास्ट 3 ऑप्शन, पेन्यूरी एंड परजुरी. देखिए यहां पर अगर आपको नहीं पता तो ज्यूरी से गेस कर लीजिए, इट इज बेस्ड ऑन लॉ. दिस परजुरी वर्ड इज बेस्ड ऑन लॉ. ज्यूरी मीन्स व्हाट? जज. तो लॉ से रिलेटेड है. ओके. ऐसे रूट्स देख करके भी आप गेस कर सकते हैं. तो यू कैन एलिमिनेट दिस कि यहाँ पे लॉ का कोई रिलेशन नहीं है. सो पेन्यूरी ऑल्सो मीन्स व्हाट? पेन्यूरी इज ऑल्सो पॉवर्टी. सो मेनी सिनोनिम्स फॉर पॉवर्टी यू गॉट. डेस्टिट्यूशन, indigence, penury, these all words mean poverty, extreme poverty, poor situation. Okay, and these words denote situation, और यहाँ पे हमें situation ही चाहिए कि they have been pushed into a poor situation. Okay, so what will be the correct option? First में A है correct, second में C है and third में E है. A, C, E, B is the correct answer. See, this blank was completely based on meaning only. If you know the meaning, you can easily solve. Okay? इसी पैटर्न पर बेस्ड एक और क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. Let's see. Concept is clear. Same pattern. This is the blank, and these are the 3 pairs of words. Now you have to check कि कौन सा pair fit बैठेगा. In each pair, we have to select one word that will fit here as per the meaning. सेंटेंस काफी लेंथी दिया हुआ है, बट यू नीड नॉट पैनिक. आराम से पढ़िए एंड जस्ट लेट मी नो एंड कमेंट इट कि आपका क्या आंसर आ रहा है. गाइस पहले कमेंट करिएगा अपने आंसर्स, अपने स्कोर्स कमेंट करिएगा, उसके बाद ही जस्ट चेक कि वेदर योर आंसर इज करेक्ट और इनकरेक्ट. ओके. It is clear from the nationwide lockdown that what was done as a public health measure to protect people from COVID-19 threat has dashed into a major economic crisis for the urban poor in general and migrant labor in particular. Now try to understand the context of the sentence, what the sentence wants to say. It is clear, it is evident from what? From the nationwide lockdown, जो पूरे देश में लॉकडाउन लगा था, nationwide lockdown लगा था जो, that what was done as a public health measure, कि जो ये जो लॉकडाउन क्यों लगा था, why was this lockdown imposed? Just to ensure our health, public health. Okay, to protect people from the COVID-19 threat. Now, this lockdown has done what? Now, here you need a V3 form. Okay, what it has done? It has dashed into a major economic crisis. Because of lockdown, economic crisis was there. Okay, for the urban poor in general, जो urban poor है, and migrant labor in particular, like it has resulted into economic crisis. So what are the options here given? Meandered, mushroomed, snowballed, cuddled, exhausted, escalated. अब यहाँ पे क्या सेंस आ रहा? Do you know the meaning of word meander? Meander सुना होगा सबने. Meander we call to curve, bend. Okay, so this is not making any sense. A can be eliminated. Mushroomed means increased. Now I'm telling you the meaning, you have to guess कि क्या होगा. Increased. So can we say that the nationwide lockdown has increased into a major economic crisis? It has increased. It has raised. Can we say? Of course we can say. So mushroom means increased, raised. Snowballed also means the same thing. Snowballed का मतलब भी वही होता है किसी चीज को और बढ़ा देना, aggravate कर देना. Okay, so it also means raised, develop. This also means develop, mushroom, developed into. So can we say that the nation-wide lockdown has developed into a major economic crisis? Because of that only economic crisis was developed? Of course we can say. So mushroom and snowball is the correct. Now in third, exhausted means tired. We cannot use. Escalated means again escalated means raise something. Escalate and issue का मतलब क्या होता है? To raise something. So it is also carrying the same meaning of raising something. So of course the correct answer is B, C and F. B, C, F, yes. D option is the correct. B, C, F. Are you getting? Are you following me each and every word? What is the context and how we are choosing the word? It should be very clear to you. ये बिल्कुल अच्छे से clear होना चाहिए आप लोगों को. Let's see another question. Based on same concept. देखिए ये थोड़ा सा नया पैटर्न था, इसके लिए 3 questions आप included. Quickly. Read the sentence. First, try to attempt what will be the correct option here. The southern region's cyclone warning. इस south region में जो cyclone warning system है, has made major progress in being able to provide clear warnings. Now it has made major progress. Like it has progressed in what? In giving warning signals. Okay, कि कब cyclone आने वाला है and saving lives. कि जब पहले से signal मिल जाएगा तो lives of course save हो जाएगी. Okay, but now see here contrast. Here we are talking about contrast. Till here it was positive. Now the next thing is going to be negative. ऐसे भी आप देख सकते हैं कि first part was positive, so the second part has to be negative because but conjunction is used here. But the dash lives. So can we use precious even though you do not know the meaning of precarious word? Even though if you do not know the meaning of precarious word and you are aware that you need a negative word here because but is a contrast. But के पहले वाले part में we were talking about positive thing. We were talking about the warning system that has made a major progress and it has saved many lives. But now we need a negative word, so we cannot use precious. It will be precarious. Precarious. Perilous word have you heard? Precarious. Perilous. It means dangerous. तो अब वहां पर जो people रहते हैं उनकी लाइफ तो डेंजरस ही है ना, but the precarious lives led by millions of citizens. So of course A is correct. A is correct. Second option, risky. Dangerous. Risky also means dangerous. Even though you do not know the meaning of the word raucous, but you know कि हाँ यहाँ पे risky हो सकता है because we are talking, we need a negative word. Risky lives. Okay. Next. Unpredictable, unfathomable. Unfathomable मतलब immeasurable. That cannot be measured. Immeasurable. That cannot be measured. Okay. जो deep होती है बहुत ज़्यादा. So here we are not talking about anything deep, immeasurable, incomprehensible. It also means incomprehensible. It also means incomprehensible. So we are not talking about this. Unpredictable, definitely we can say. देखिए एक तो उनकी लाइफ रिस्की होती है, प्रिकैरियस होती है, और दूसरी अनप्रेडिक्टेबल होती हैं कि आज तो वो सेफ है बट कल क्या, either they are going to be safe or not, that no one can predict. So of course based on the concept we can say that unpredictable is also the correct word. So precarious, risky and unpredictable, ADE is the correct option. AD A, D and E. Sorry, this is the option. A, C, E, A, D, E. Just 1 second, guys. I hope there is some mistake in the options. It should be A, D, E because F is not making sense. So there's misprinting. It will be A, D, E. Okay, you can make it. The correct option will be A, D, E. I hope you got. Okay, just A option, make it A, D, E. Okay, because we need A, D, E is the correct option. Unfathomable will not make any sense here. Unfathomable is incorrect. I hope you got. Next. Now again direction is changed here. फिर से direction क्या हो गया? Change हो गया. In the given sentence, 2 blanks are here given. Now here it's a question of double filler. ये किसका question हो गया? Double filler का. Okay. 2 blanks are given indicating that something is missing. Okay. Of course blank है तो कुछ missing होगा ही होगा. From the given options, choose the combination of pairs of words that can fit in the sentence. क्या आप एक ऐसा combination choose करिए जो sentence में fit हो जाए. Let's see. The economists of the early 19th century could not dash that work might dash from a means of material production to a means of identity production. Try to solve this quickly. The economists of the early 19th century could not dash that. वो लोग ये नहीं कर पाए थे, क्या नहीं कर पाए थे, चेक करिए. That work might from, कि काम जो है, work culture जो है, might dash from a means of material production to a means of identity production, कि इससे shift हो जाएगा. Okay. Now the economists of the early 19th century could not see that. हो सकता है एक, for time being we can think कि हाँ C हो सकता है. Now here you have to choose such a pair जहाँ पे दोनों word context में fit हो जाए. तो C अगर देखेंगे तो it can fit, could not see that, foresee कह सकते, see, foresee, predict. If you go by the first blank, तो all 3 words can fit into the context. अब second word पे depend करेगा कि क्या होगा. Could not devolve that. Devolve means delegate, assign something to someone. Devolve means what? Delegate something. Could not delegate that. Work might dash from. Work might evolve from. Evolution की बात हो रही है. या आप देखेंगे यहाँ पे साफ साफ लिखा हुआ है कि वो उस टाइम ये नहीं फोर्सी कर पाए थे, ये नहीं प्रेडिक्ट कर पाए थे. सिर्फ फोर्सी एंड प्रेडिक्ट दोनों ही फिट जाएगा. बट ये सेकेंड ब्लैंक विल डिसाइड विच वन इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. ओके. So work might evolve from is not carrying any sense. From a means of material production to a means of identity production. Just 1 second. Yeah. So what I was telling, the economists of the early 19th century could not dash that work might dash from. Guys, I will record this last question again. So please, इसे कट करके आप कर देना. Okay. Just 1 second. I'm recording this last question again. Hello. हाँ.
अभी का एमसीबी जो है
किसका बोल? हाँ.
अब करके
अच्छा ठीक है, मैं डाल तो पासवर्ड तो भेजी है, मैं देखती हूँ, इनसे भी हम करके डालते हैं। हाँ पता है, बाहर होता है। ठीक है। So guys, please take this last question from here. Okay, cut that previous part. Now see this question. The economists of the early 19th century could not dash that. Okay, work might dash from a means of material production to a means of identity production. Now you have to see कि यहाँ पर कौन सा word होगा जो दोनों, कौन सा pair होगा which will fit into both the blanks. Okay. The economists of the early 19th century could not dash that. Could not see that. C is the correct option of 4C. देखिए कोई चीज अगर 19th सेंचुरी के इकोनॉमिस्ट की बात करें कि वो आज की डेट में ये नहीं देख पाते हैं, तो यू नो द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज गोइंग टू बी 4C, नॉट C. So C can be eliminated. First option can be eliminated. Now 4C can also be used. Predict can also be used. 4C is also correct and predict is also correct. But now it will be based on the second blank whether evolve and change will fit into the second context or not. Okay, अगर दोनों fit हो गया then that will be the answer. So the economists of the early 19th century could not foresee that कि वो लोग ये predict नहीं कर पाए थे, they could not predict that, they could not foresee that. This part is correct. Work might evolve from, हो सकता है, we can say कि वर्क जो है, जो मतलब उस टाइम पर इन लोगों ने ये गेस ही नहीं कर पाया था या प्रेडिक्ट ही नहीं कर पाए थे कि जो वर्क कल्चर है या जो वर्क है दैट में इवॉल्व फ्रॉम a means of material production to a means of identity production, कि वो material production से evolve होकर के कहाँ चला जाएगा, it will go to means of identity production. So of course we can use evolve word, it will fit into the blank. Now let's see change. That work might change from a means of material production to a means of identity production. We can say it can evolve from this to that, that is also correct, and it can change from material production to the means of identity production. So this is also correct. So the correct answer is going to be only 2 and 3. Here both these words can fit into the blank. पहले में भी force and predict will fit grammatically and contextually, and in second blank also both these words evolve and change will also fit grammatically and contextually. So we have practiced these many questions. I hope you got a clarity, and as I told, this is not going to be the only session of fillers, because fillers, close test, all these things are just based on practice. बिकॉज यहाँ पर कोई कंसेप्ट नहीं है, यहाँ पर जो कंसेप्ट आपने सीख रखा है, जो वोकैब आपने याद कर रखा है, सो दोज कंसेप्ट्स दैट दोज वोकैब्स ओनली यू हैव टू अप्लाई एंड यू हैव टू सॉल्व these questions of fillers. So thank you guys, have a good day, we'll meet you in another session. Okay, thank you so much.